Hello, my name's Tyler Ford, Tucson, Arizona, eXp Realty, and I've been a licensed agent for over 30 years now. And today I'm going to talk about how to sell your home on your own. I work with a lot of clients, and every once in a while, there's somebody that wants to try to sell their home on their own and put the most amount of money in their pocket. And they always have questions, and I'm willing to help. And so today I'm just going to go through some just key bullet points. There's a lot more to it, but I'm going to focus on the main things when going about selling your home. So hopefully this helps selling your home on your own. I'm going to switch over to a PowerPoint presentation and just walk you through a couple key bullet points. So again, this is how to sell your home on your own in Tucson, Arizona. So there's 6 key steps, and those key steps are the first thing you want to do is you want to price your home correctly. And we're going to go into detail on each of these, but it's really important to price your home correctly, which will actually drive the price up if you do it right. The next thing you want to do is you want to prepare your home for sale. Interior, exterior, if you're going for top dollar, it's really important to do a few simple things in order to get the most amount of money for your home. The next thing, really important, and don't miss this step. Again, if you're wanting to go for top dollar, it's worth spending the money to get professional photos taken of your home, and it'll make your home that much more appealing online. Uh, the next thing you want to do is you want to list your home on the various online platforms. They make it really easy to do. And without photos, it's hard to do this step. You can do it, but you're just not going to be as effective in getting your home sold. The next thing you can do to sell on your own is reach out to a cash home buyer to see what they're willing to give you cash sale and close on your timeline. And lastly, if all else fails and you're not having success with selling on your own, you can always reach out to an agent and list it and sell with a real estate agent. So now we're going to go into detail on each of those bullet points. So the first thing you want to think about and do right is pricing your home correctly. And if doing this, it'll actually drive more demand and actually get the most amount for your home. And the big mistake that a lot of people make is they start out way too high, which doesn't create the demand to drive people to your home, and ultimately can cause you to get less money, because the longer your home sits on the market, people start to question what's wrong with your home. So overpricing your home is a huge mistake. And again, it can actually drive the price down rather than increase it and result in a lower sales price. So again, it's so important. And one thing you can do is you can reach out to an agent, or I would love to prepare what we call a CMA. It's a comparative market analysis, and we'll run comps on the neighborhood, and we'll look at the average, what we call average dollar per square foot of homes sold, and then we can also look at days on market. And so you want to compare like home square footage, year built, pool, no pool, garage, carport, all the various things. And then we can run a CMA, which will give you a really good idea in terms of what homes are selling for in your neighborhood to help you price it. So more than happy to do that. Just reach out to us and we will prepare a free CMA for you. The next thing you want to do is prepare your home for sale. And you start on the outside in terms of curb appeal. As people are driving by, or even the photos, curb appeal is very important. So cleaning up the outside, making sure just the things that are visible to the eye, paint, fascia, things like that. So working on the outside, cleaning it up, fixing things to give you the best curb appeal possible. And then inside, cleaning up and decluttering. And this is really important for photos. You want to declutter, kind of like this photo right here, where when you take photos, there's no clutter anywhere, and it just makes for better photos. And then also when you're showing the home, It makes it easier to show. And again, first impressions are key. And again, this will help you get top dollar for your home. And on the inside too, making repairs. So if there's things that are visible to the eye that people can see, if they can see things that need to be fixed, they're also in their head thinking, what are all the things that I can't see in terms of deferred maintenance? So by fixing things and not having things visible to the eye that need repairs, it calms people down in terms of knowing and thinking that you've kept up on deferred maintenance, and there's not going to be hidden budget, what we call budget busters. And by making repairs, again, it's going to help you get top dollar. And once you make those repairs, or even before the repairs, what you can do is you can hire a home inspector to come in and do a full inspection of your home. There'll be a list of all the necessary repairs that need to be done. You can make those repairs. And then when prospective buyers are coming to your home, you can show them, we did a home inspection. These were the things that they recommended. This is what we did. Here's receipts and proof that we did it. And again, it will help you get top dollar for your home and make the whole process a whole lot easier. So if you're going to go sell your home on your own, doing some things up front and spending a little bit of money can actually help. The next thing is professional photos. Really important. Whether you're going to list on your own or work with a real estate agent, getting professional photos is really important. And spending a little bit of money, and it's going to cost you anywhere from $125 to $200, depending on what you want to do to get professional photos. Even we would do a drone photo for you as well. But again, this is crucial because 100%, usually 100% of your first showing is online. People are looking and searching for homes online. And if you've got really good photos, it's going to pull them in and draw people to your home. Whereas if you've got, just a couple photos that aren't very good, the odds of them, they're likely to what we call bounce, go someplace else. So having really good photos is crucial to getting top dollar. And the other thing too is why you want really good photos is because in the next slide, we're going to talk about the online portals, but also if people are interested that are driving by, you can email those photos to people so they can see your home and not waste your time coming to look. It's a good idea to have the first showing online so people aren't coming to your home and then deciding it's not the house for them. So by doing that, it also saves you a ton of time because you can give people photos of your home up front before they come see it. So the next thing we're going to talk about is once you've done all those things, listing your home online on the various online portals. And they make it really easy to do. And without photos, it makes it really hard. It's not that you can't do it, it's just not as effective. So having really good photos is really important to listing your home online. And you can search online to find the various online portals. The few that we're going to show you are the obvious ones, Zillow, Trulia, Craigslist, and there's a whole lot more. But typically when people are, on the weekends driving neighborhoods, they're on their app, and as they're driving on their app, it'll show them what's available as they're driving, and they just click on that, and it opens it up to your listing, the photos, everything like that. And so Zillow has a button where you can do a for sale by owner and put all that information on there. So by doing the various things that I talked about before, it makes it that much easier. But photos, again, are key to this strategy. And one of the things you can do is reach out to a cash home buyer to compare your options. So whether you're selling yourself, selling to a cash home buyer, or listing with an agent, it's nice to analyze the numbers and look at what you would net with the three options. And a lot of times with a cash home buyer, what you're doing is you're getting speed and convenience for price. They typically buy as is. and they'll close on your timeline. And I'm a cash buyer, and we buy a lot of homes and like to give people the option of, whether they want to list or the cash offer. And there's probably 25% of people just don't want to deal with the inconvenience of listing and selling, and they'll trade a little bit of profit for speed and convenience. So it's really nice to reach out to some people, again, just so you can compare all your options. You can go to Sell Tucson Home Fast right here, and there's a form you fill out, and then we would mail you a cash offer on your home. So again, it's nice to know, to compare all your options, whether you're selling on your own, selling to a cash home buyer, selling to an agent. It's good to do all those things before you decide what it is that you want to do in terms of how you want to get your home sold. So reach out to Sell Tucson Home Fast, and we'll give you a cash offer so you can look at that. So that wraps it up. These are just, again, bullet points. There's, more to it in terms of the contracts, things like that. We're certainly willing to help, whether you want to sell on your own or list, or even a cash offer. You can reach out to us. Phone number is 520-755-3400, or you can visit my website, TucsonHomesandLots.com. We're here to help. If you do want to sell on your own, remember to you can reach out to us, and we'll do a free CMA, run the comps to help you price your home correctly. Again, reach out to us if you have any questions.